Welcome back to RaiderTV. I'm Maddie Schneider.
And I'm Charlotte Bowles. Let's get right into it, Raiders.
AP and IB exams begin May 1st and end on May 19th. If your exam is in the morning, then you will need to arrive at your testing location by 7:30 a.m. If you're taking an exam in the afternoon, then you'll need to arrive at your testing location by 11:45 a.m. AP tests will take place at Honey Meadows and Atlee. IB exams will take place at Cool Spring Baptist Church.
Sports season is heating up, and we've got a lot of games to cover this week. Here's Evelyn Slaughter with our weekly sports update.
It's been a busy week for our spring athletes, so let's get into it. The girls' JV and varsity lacrosse teams had a game Monday versus Freeman and a game Thursday versus Patrick Henry. The boys' JV and varsity lacrosse teams had a game Monday versus Freeman. The boys' JV and varsity soccer teams had a game Tuesday versus Henrico and have a game today versus PH. The girls' soccer teams had a game Tuesday versus Henrico and a game today versus PH. The baseball teams had a game Monday versus Henrico, a game Wednesday versus Godwin, and a game today versus PH. The softball team had a game Monday versus Henrico, a game Wednesday versus Godwin, and a game today at PH. The girls' tennis team had a match on Monday versus Armstrong and a match Wednesday versus Mechanicsville. The boys' tennis team had a match Wednesday versus Mechanicsville. I'm Evelyn Slaughter, and that's all I have for you today.
The 2022-2023 school year is winding down, and that means it's time to start celebrating our seniors. Most senior events are happening in May after testing, but next week, the class of 23 will have their school walks at their elementary schools and Chickahominy. Be sure to congratulate our seniors on all of their accomplishments.
Atlee DECA will be leaving this Friday evening for their International Career Development Conference in Orlando, Florida. We have many students competing, and we wish them the best of luck.
The Raider Players Spring Musical is coming up. The Addams Family will debut next Thursday through Sunday. Tickets are $6 for students and $8 for adults. Break a leg, Raiders.
If you're interested in participating in Atlee's theater department but don't know where to start, consider joining ITS. Evelyn and Karis tell us about the club and how to participate.
Atlee High School has a lot of diverse clubs to be a part of.
Today we are taking a deeper look into the International Thespian Society, also known as ITS.
ITS is a club for all dedicated performers at Atlee High School. The vice president of this club gives us a deeper insight to what the club is about.
So ITS meetings happen after school, and we just get everybody into 309, the theater room, and we talk about upcoming productions, what we're working on, things that we need to do, like if we need volunteers for tech for certain shows.
Being a club officer comes with a lot of different responsibilities. Ella Wagner tells us what some of these responsibilities are.
So part of being a club officer is pretty much just preparing for meetings and making sure that we can get through the meetings in a timely manner because we do have rehearsal afterwards. Some of us go to booster meetings, which is our organization that funds the theater department. We try to stay pretty up to date on that.
Being in a club is a great way to make new friends and experience new activities. We asked Ella why she enjoys being in ITS.
So my favorite thing about ITS is that I'm surrounded by people who really like theater, and we can all kind of, once a month, we kind of just have a party. Like, that's so fun. And ITS is really where a lot of my friends are, like my closest friends are all in ITS. Yeah, it's kind of a little community.
It's no doubt that ITS has produced a growing and loving community in Atlee High School.
All club members feel welcomed and appreciated.
Attention Raiders, for those of you who applied to SOTA this year, the announcement is coming. You will find out if you made it soon, and there will be a tapping ceremony May 31st at 8 a.m. in the auditorium. Good luck to the Raiders who applied.
Tomorrow is Earth Day, a time when everyone is encouraged to invest in our planet and make it a cleaner, more sustainable place for future generations. Ms. Cooke's ecology class has put together a promo to demonstrate how you can care for our planet.
Love the earth as you love yourself. The average person has the opportunity to recycle 25,000 cans in one lifetime. Did you know aluminum cans are much easier to recycle than plastic or glass?
Most students at Atlee don't know the proper way to recycle.
Most things are recyclable if it has food or liquid in it. It cannot be recycled.
People get fast food and attempt to recycle the bags. Due to contaminants inside the bag, they cannot be recycled.
3 rules of recycling are: number 1,
clean bottles and cans as well as clean paper and cardboard.
Rule number 2, no liquid or food in the recycling bin.
Rule number 3 is no loose plastics or bag recyclables. You think this cup could be recycled?
Yeah.
No.
It's plastic.
No, you have to rinse it out before you recycle it, or it contaminates the rest of the recycling.
No. Stop. Rinse, then recycle. Do you know the rules of recycling?
Yes, sir. You be taking the plastic and the paper. You want those separate?
Yeah.
Normally, I mean, here I know that we just kind of throw it all into one thing.
Yep.
But normally everything be separate.
Facts. What are your thoughts on recycling?
I think it's a good cause that everyone should support, and be careful with what you throw away.
Okay, yeah, that's dope. All right.
Your thoughts on recycling?
I think it's a good thing. More people should recycle.
All right. Do you know the rules of recycling?
Not really, but I know there's like certain things you can recycle and certain things you can't.
Do you think this is recyclable or not?
I think it is recyclable because
Okay.
it's like plastic. I think it's plastic. That's
Okay.
plastic.
Well, this is not recyclable because it is dirty, so you would have to rinse this out first before recycling. All right.
We're working for a better tomorrow today.
Atlee's robotics team and Atlee's band have big performances coming up this weekend. Circuitry, our robotics team, is in Houston competing at the World Championships, and Atlee's band is enjoying their first overnight trip since before the pandemic. The band is performing in Myrtle Beach this weekend. Good luck and have fun.
Hannah and Sierra went around Atlee asking students what they think is a red or green flag. Let's see what they said.
Is it a red or green flag if they only post pictures of like their truck on social media?
It's a very red flag.
Red flag.
Is it a red or green flag if they're way smarter than you?
Green flag, I don't care.
Is it a red or green flag if they're like always posting on their main Snapchat story?
Red. I'm gonna go red.
Is it a red or green flag if they can't park?
Red. Is it a red or green flag if they have a mullet?
Red. Is it a red or green flag if they're like always taking 0.5 pictures?
Of who? Of themselves?
Sure,
or other
like
people?
you.
I'll say green. I'll go green.
Is it a red or green flag if they're a D1 athlete?
Red. Is it a red or green flag if they have the Saturdays are for boys flag in their room?
Red. Is it a red or green flag when girls say like slay, queen, girl boss, side eye? It's like giving like.
Definitely a red flag. God, Robbie.
Is it a red or green flag when they can't drive?
Oh, total red flag. Where's my red? There it is. Total red flag.
Is it a red or green flag if all they do is talk about other guys?
Green flag. Or that red flag.
Is it a red or green flag when guys wear flip-flops? Is it a red or green flag if girls have like a guy best friend and that's the only person they talk to? Is it a red or green flag if they're like always at Starbucks?
I would say green.
Is it a red or green flag when a guy has a buzz cut?
I'm guessing green. That's all we have for today, Raiders. I'm Charlotte Bowles.
And I'm Maddie Schneider. Thanks for watching.